What's going on out there in YouTube and Rumble Land? Hope everybody's pulling through, doing okay, getting shit done. Because, I don't know about you, but retrogrades, it's some fun, eye-opening clarity out the ass. And it's been fun, that's for damn sure. Which, let's face it, sometimes you gotta, it's always darkest before the dawn. Plain and simple. No pun intended, because that's like a line from the Devil Driver song, so. But, anyway, so, thank you for all the likes, shares, subs, donations, all that jazz. You know the routine and the drill. Appreciate it all. This is going to be our new moon in, I think it's Leo. ADHD's a bitch, so hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm not talking out my ass here. Yeah, new moon in Leo. Okay. New moon in Leo. What does that mean for the collective? As far as us, let's go with the normal, it's Leo, so Leo's prideful, strong, to an extent, egotistical, to an extent. So, I'm pretty sure everybody's dealt with a Leo before, so it's not that big of a deal. Just, you gotta do it within reason. You gotta use discernment. New moons are starting new cycles. Because, like, in 6 months, we'll have a Leo full moon or something like that, and it'll 2-1-2. That'll be the culmination of what was going on for this new moon. So, but, it's going to be a new moon in Leo. Happens on the, 23rd or 24th, something like that? So, you can do all that research if you want to. It's in within like the next 2 to 3 days. So, what do we have on the bottom of the deck? I forgot. Oh well. Oh, nice rainy day, and I gotta do laundry. So I gotta fucking either sit there and walk in the rain, or wait till tomorrow and do it when I get home. Don't get me wrong, I love rainy days. I love gloomy days, within reason. But it's supposed to be raining. Oh. Tower and Magician. Tower and Magician. What are we coming into? Because we're manifesting. We're coming into something because we're manifesting. Tower and Magician? Yeah, no. Tower of the Wheel. Coming in, manifesting, starting a new cycle. Okay. Tower, Ace of Swords, facing your truth, doing you. Okay. Ace of Swords on the bottom now. Let's go one more. We should be good. 444 on the clock. What's the universe trying to tell us? Dun dun dun. Ace of Swords. But see, unlike A Few Good Men, You can't handle the truth. That's all you deal with is the truth. It may be your truth. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Ace of Swords with the Seven of Cups. You're looking at options. You're looking at the world around you. You're keeping tabs on shit. You're understanding your surroundings. You're keeping your nose clean. Or at least you better be. That's for damn sure. I'm talking in metaphors, but there are idiots out there, so. Then we have the Tower and the Knight and the King of Cups. It's in reverse, but that's just because you're coming into it. Literally. You're coming into it because this isn't this spread. This is just me looking at the bottom of the deck. You're coming into it. Now, whatever you're coming into, you're being guided. You are being guided. And whenever you're being guided, you're manifesting whatever it is. Whatever it is. Think of it as the right, being in essence at the right place at the right time. Kind of, sort of. In a way. Be the right place, right time to, Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen right then and there. It's going to take this shit that, we all know, but this shit doesn't just go like that. 17, or our 717 just passed, and seeing that number like it's going out of style. The Four of Pentacles. See, you're not holding on to anything. You're only holding on to what serves you. What brings you forward. What moves you. What talks to you. What... Not going to sit there and play games. Not going to sit there and... looking for clout. Looking for this. Looking for that. You don't play that. You don't play that. You're a straight shooter. You're, this is the way I am, and either you take it or you leave it. I'm not going to lose no damn sleep on it. Plain and simply. So let's get into this full moon in Leo. Third eye's itching. Full moon in Leo. Empress. Is somebody loving themselves finally? Good. I'm glad. I love seeing that. Especially the first card out of the gate. And even comes out in the upright, which means we're already there. Yeah, you're at the starting line. Not in no void point, not coming into the void point. Some of you are going to be asking what the void point is. That's what I call that in-between. Like, you get done with this cycle. Sometimes you go into a new cycle. Sometimes you got a little bit of space, then you go into your new cycle. I call that little bit of space the void point. Because nothing happens. It's just you sitting here twiddling your fucking thumbs. But yeah, no, you're the world. Yeah, you're sitting there with your book. And yeah, because once you get past, you're at the you're at the starting line. Yeah, you are. Congratulations. You're at the starting line. And it's funny. There's only a couple, 3 astrologers that I actually watch, to be quite honest. And the one I typically watch to kind of get the 411, more of like, I have one that I watch that, she spills it for like, okay, this is what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. This one's more of a straight shooter. And I've posted her videos on the community tab before. But the way she reads and shit, she gets one tarot card and she got the hangman. And the way she described the hangman, I love it. I'm stealing it from her. The fucking card. You're I'll use me as an example. Like me and this whole quote-unquote girlfriend BS that I have to suffer with. Yeah, I want one. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want that. But it's going to be on my terms. Literally. 11:11 as I say that. Gee, I wonder. It's going to be on my terms. So that's basically what this card is saying. Whether it's employment, whether it's a relationship, whether it's friends, family, acquaintances. My friend, it don't matter. They can't see you. 11:13 or 11:31. This is the fucking card. You're just like, you know what? I know who I am. I'm fully able to do what I need to do. I don't have to worry about a damn thing, nor do I care. If it doesn't happen to me 11:51 on the clock, if it doesn't happen to me or my close proximity of people that I give a fuck about, don't care. Yeah, no, you're just, you love yourself. You're at your new beginning. You know what you have to do. You're doing it. The old you is dead. King of Swords. It came out in reverse, and that's because, let's just face the facts of reality, probably about half to the majority of anybody. I don't care what channel you're watching. I don't care who you're watching. I don't care who's reading. I don't care about any of that bullshit. I really honestly don't. Guess what? We're all in the same boat here. And some of you, most of us, and if you notice what I said, most of us, we're still kind of struggling. Some of us, like myself, have just accepted the fact of certain aspects of life, and guess what? It is what it is. We just go with the flow and deal with it. But you're slowly coming into who you are, what you are. It's kind of like, the best way I can describe it, because I just feel people need more description. It's like you wake up, like you go to bed thinking one thing, you wake up in the morning and it's just like out of the clear blue sky, you just feel different. You look at shit different. You're standing differently. You're walking differently. The sun on the bottom of the deck. Come on, you can't make this shit up. You legitimately cannot make this shit up. Do you see that thing? Boop. Yeah, exactly. I'm not shocked to see this at all. With the Queen of Swords, and see the reason why that came out in reverse, like I said. Cry if you need to, because I feel somebody crying out there. So, the reason why I said what I said is because, look at that. The Knight of Swords come out. Some of you are still sitting here arguing with yourself. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. You know, with the King of Wands right here, It got a little extra kick in that boot. Just saying. Nine of Pentacles. Why are you arguing with yourself? Why? You already got this part down. The worth. You already know your worth. You already know this. It's like I tell everybody. I already know I'm fucking awesome. I do. Took me a long time to get there. But guess what? I know I'm fucking awesome. I'm not fucking worried about it. And I damn sure don't need your approval and your thumbs up on it. You can't see this? Then guess what? Ain't my issue. I don't care. That's your issue, not mine. 15:55 just passed. Call it being narcissist all you want to. That's what when that King of Swords comes out in the upright, that's what that means. You know your truth. You don't have to worry about it. And you will cut anybody down and put anybody on the spot and not give a fuck. Like, seriously. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, look at what you're doing. You're breaking through the wall. You're breaking out of your comfort zone. You're going in. You flat out have your light. And if you notice, look at this card. You're going to have people that are going to sit there and hold their eyes and this, that, and the other because they're not ready for dare I say, the walking tower that you are. 1717 on the clock. Twice we've seen 717 in this reading. They're not ready for the walking tower that is you. Four of Cups. But guess what? You're honed in. 1737. You're honed in. Your radar is set. Oh, I hate laminate floor. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. Ooh, got two of them. The Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, no. You're the Knight. Huh. I'm literally being drawn to these two people back here. On this card. It's almost like I'm still getting like a going in of going, okay, I'm going in, holding on to what I have, because we have two cards of holding here. Literally, back to back. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfectly good sense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Okay, what I'm seeing is, with the Seven of Wands to the Four of Cups, universe is legitimately giving you the tools to go through and show what needs to be shown. So that's yank, yank, pull. Okay, we do that every day. That's neither here nor there. But with the Four of Cups, I mean not Four of Cups, but the Four of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles. Both of these cards are showing an action of holding on to something, okay? So, as you're going into this, we have the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. You're showing, you're teaching love over material. You're going into your Ten of Pentacles, but you're teaching the fact that you have to love yourself over the 10. Yes, you have to have money, but you have to love yourself in order to get to that point. And you're going to be showing that with the hard work, the strength, and the dedication, you can climb out of that hole. And see, dare I say, you're feeding the masses. You're feeding the masses, and you're going back and you're thinking. You're taking the intel, what you're getting, 21-11, 21-12, and that one's mirroring. You're taking it, you're thinking about it, it's giving you strength, it's giving you what you need. For you to become stable, and for you to be able to give you the strength to be able to walk up. And if you notice, the only card that was in reverse was the Ten of Pentacles. Because not only are you going to be teaching whatever this is, like for myself, I already know what this is. I just have to wait for it to happen. Not a big deal. You just got to live your life, for starters. That's the number one right there. Live your life. Don't worry about this shit. I don't. I got a life to live. My life to live. And we're going to clarify all this shit too, because this is an interesting read. So, yeah, no, we're going to clarify all this shit. Probably going to run out of cards, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, live your life. Yeah, no, you're teaching the only thing to do, the only choice that anybody has, 22:44 on the clock. You're teaching the only thing that is to be taught is you have to love yourself. You love yourself, then you look out. Then you find what's meant for you. Hierophant, death, come on. The Hierophant, temperance. Yeah, you said fuck it. Remember when I said the Hangman's now the fuck it card? You said fuck it because you're remaining balanced. You don't care. You do not care. Ace of Pentacles. You're showing that if you want opportunity and if you want the universe to give opportunity, you have to put your foot forward. You have to do the legwork. You have to do this. You have to do that. Okay? Literally, all this is a guesstimate of if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, literally, yet you're loving yourself. Henceforth, why all this is coming in. You're loving yourself. You're justice. Come on. The stars in reverse under that. Come on, you're coming into it. 24:14 on the clock. Empress. Come on. It came out in reverse because it was going on that Queen of Swords. But it's not the fact that you're not loving yourself and you're not living in your truth. Hey, newsflash. 24:44 on the clock before I tell you this too. You gotta unlearn what you have learned and what you thought was true in order to relearn what is actually true so you can move forward. 24:44 on the clock before I said that. Gee, I wonder what was trying to be said. Living in your truth. Queen of Swords. Think of it as finalizing everything. Literally. Think of it as finalizing everything. This is going to be a long one. Six of Wands. You're learning how to celebrate. It came out in reverse. We are learning how to celebrate. I am in that one, every bit of it. Why are we learning to celebrate? Because we learn what to let go of and what to hold on to. Plain and simple. The Four of Cups. Again, came out the second time in this read. And you realize you have the strength. It's like I told my therapist whenever my first initial shock came in this apartment. 26, 22 just passed. I had an initial shock because I'm human, but like 15, 20 minutes later, I was fine. Didn't care. It is what it is. Moving on. So you got to look at it like that. You got to look at everything's happening to you, not for you. Everything's happening for you, not to you. Blech. The Three of Cups over the Seven of Wands. Yeah, what did I say? You're showing, you're teaching people how to celebrate. You're teaching people that, you gotta look at the inside first. If you don't look at the inside, you gotta look at the outside too, but the outside comes later. It's just like, on how I don't focus on current events. I don't give two shits. But this actually works, and this plays into this, so bear with me. It's just like with, I watch a bunch of shit on YouTube. I watch shit about dating. I watch shit about this. I watch shit about that. Well, I watch the couple of the major influencers, the top influencers for the men's mental rights and the ones that stand up for us men and everything else. Well, it's one of them things that it's like on how I would say about 75% of women out here are superficial. That's just, give or take 5% depending on where you are. The funny thing about men, looks do matter. I'm not going to say that they don't. But it's like this. You want to know how much it matters? As long as you get that double take, okay, cool. I know you're good looking enough. I would like to talk to you. That's what that Three of Wands is saying. Is you're showing yourself before you're showing everybody else. You're having to go inside in order to get the outside to match with the inside, up to a point. I didn't even see the tower. Right there. What did I just say? You cannot make this shit up. So it's a matter of you may be doing something to learn, but in the same process of you learning, you're teaching. So, Ace of Swords came out in reverse because you're standing in your truth, and by you standing in your truth, you're showing everybody else how to stand in their truth. The Knight of Cups. By you standing in your truth, you're showing people the basics and the starts of how to love oneself. Literally. Now, I'm not saying that that's not going to be a relationship coming in. It could very well be. But with the next card out, yeah, no, you're showing people how to. You're in the process of knowing yourself, so you can show people how to know yourself. So, yeah. We'll probably just do one card a piece down here on these, just to kind of tie up the story. Tower came out. What did I say? You're teaching. Tower is not a bad card. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. An offer is coming in. We just got to be, and if you notice what I just said, we have just got to be less defensive. And we're getting into that. It was in reverse. Those walls are still down to the knees. We're still in good shape. We are still in very good shape. No worries there. Page of Swords. It came out in reverse. But I'm going to set, well, because what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling with this is you're learning. You're learning how not to be so defensive. You're learning how not to be so that person. You know what I mean? Which I'm not even going to lie. I need to know. Because you're having to go back to something that you did in the past in order to move forward. 3201. Past is not a bad thing. You should, there's no harm, no foul going back into that file cabinet and looking and seeing what happened. Now give me one for each of these little piles here, please. And thank you. We got the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're legitimately showing people how to love. We got the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. You're showing people how to love. You're showing people how to get that new beginning, and you're receiving that new beginning yourself. There's an offer. That's what you're thinking about. There's an offer. There is an offer. Judgment is coming in. It came out in reverse. It's coming in. 33:11 on the clock. Judgment is coming in. The world was above that one? Come on. The Hermit. Yeah, you're being shown. You're being shown. You're being shown the good things. You're being shown it. You're showing on. You're being shown what to hold on to. You're being upgraded, because I'm being drawn to that city scene behind it. You're being upgraded in general. So yeah, this new moon is starting new. So congratulations. The only advice I'm going to give myself and you guys is small steps. Understand. Take your time. Rome was not built in a day, people. It was not. Don't expect a lot. Understand red flags. Understand green flags. You know, this is the moment that we've been waiting on. This is the moment that we've been working towards. This is us coming into that new beginning. And my forehead's itching again. So, yeah, no, this is I know this is everything I've been working for. I'm not even gonna lie. So brace yourselves. Small steps. Talk. Communication. Till next time. Namaste, peeps.